Welcome to Home War Stories. Today we'll be discussing the life of CK. Dante Harris is born on 2004, December 28. He grew up in Los Angeles, California. He attended Hillcrest Elementary School. He was raised in the Baldwin Village neighborhood area in Los Angeles, also known as Farm Drive or the S, an urban fortress composed of high-density apartments and tropical vegetation. Farm Drive are still unsafe till this day. The early 1980s, they were on a different level. Guys read deep on every block, monitoring cars that comes in and out. For a while, it was a no-go zone. Black kids would get swallowed into the Bloodstone Pyro Gang. Dante would join the Bloodstone Pyro Gang in his late 14 years. Dante was ambitious to get money and always down to fight. He had a good record with the hands and his gun to his own point. December 28, 2022. Dante and a couple of BSP members were chilling on Brookhaven Street, and a large group had approached Dante and BSP. A large fight had broke out due to the red bandanas and the blue bandanas. Word on the street behind this fighting was the gang known as Original Tiny Maniacs Criminal Gang. Word had spread to Farm Drive, and BSP was not happy about this. Dante and a couple BSP members took a deadly turn on Brookhaven Street, looking for Original Tiny Maniacs Criminal Gang members. Africa, also known as Marco, was a known member from Original Tiny Maniac Criminal Gang. He would be seen hanging out on the Isleway in the Brookhaven Street area. He would be hanging out with a couple OMTC gang members. Dante and a couple BSP members would be riding on Brookhaven Street looking for what he looking for. Africa would be seen hanging out with two gang members of OMTC. He would be spotted by BSP members. BSP will take a U-turn near the local church, and Dante will automatically hop out on foot. Dante will sneak up behind the church, walking towards the ladder that takes the entrance to the Isleway. Dante will hop down from the ladder and start shooting. Bullets start flying everywhere, and bodies drop down to the floor. Instead of the two Original Tiny Maniac Criminal Gang members getting hit, Marco, also known as Africa, was struck in the hip and passed away. Dante was putting in a ton of work and was becoming a real nightmare of the streets. He would be naming himself as Mr. CK. As that name, he earned that title. The amount of work he putting in, his hood name gave him that title, and fuck with it. The sneak attack was allegedly his fourth body and celebrated. CK would be smoking a blunt in the back of his backyard in Baldwin Village. After smoking his blunt, he will hop over the gate and run to the front of this porch. A purple and black car will be following CK, and two men will hop out the car and start shooting. Bullets will fly everywhere. CK immediately pulled out his strap and started busting back. CK was shot in the chest and the leg and died on the scene. While CK was shooting at one of the attackers, one of the attackers was struck in the arm, but was eventually revived. After Bloodstone Pyro lost their trophy, they responded with full force. The next day after CK's death, 5 males on Brookhaven Street would pass away due to a deadly shooting. Word spread around that Bloodstone Pyro was gang back for CK's death. The Bloodstone Pyro still honors CK's name till this day.